Hi, Sia.
Hello. How you doing, darling?
Good, good. This is Sia.
Beautiful.
My name is Tatiana Mendoza. Welcome to our Table for Two channel. Today we have Sia Veimau, and I'm gonna let him
Woohoo.
introduce himself. But we're going to quickly interview you and ask you a little bit about yourself and like who you are with Table for Two and what you do and all those kinds of things. So I'll let you introduce
Beautiful.
yourself first.
Awesome. Hello, everybody. My name is Siaosi Veimau, and I am the social media team captain for Table for Two.
Awesome.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Woo. Sia, I've known actually for 6+ years. And can you tell us a little bit about what you do and what you're up to in life and so we get to know a little bit about who you are?
Sure. First of all, I'm been married for 30 years. I have 4 beautiful children. My family and I run a little gym here in Claremont, San Diego. And what I'm up to in life is truly I'm up to empowering those around me to make sure that they're happy and successful in whatever it is that they do, and that they get that they are the source of their being.
And what does that look like? Like what does that mean to you that they are the source of their being?
Yeah, that they truly understand that they are their emotions. They are they have the power to differentiate their emotions from reality. That they have a say in life and not have the automatic way of the way that they show up in life be automatic, so that they truly have a say in what they're doing in life.
And how do you do that?
Oh, all conversation. Share with my experience and what I've gone through, what I've learned. Have them discover something newly for themselves every time that I have a conversation with them.
So you're talking all the time then?
Oh, I'm the talking machine. Constantly, what I found that is without sharing deeply with what you've discovered for yourself, to have somebody else look for themselves in their life, in what they're doing about their life, allows them to discover something new for themselves.
So why why does it matter to you? First of all, that's amazing. And it
Yeah,
sounds for the everyday person probably like a lot of work to care that much about people and like to care for people and really stand for people and be committed
it
to
could be a
people.
lot of work,
Yeah.
maybe. Um, what has worked for me is not get attached to the outcome that I want, not to get attached to anything other than being with them, and having people take a look where they're at and be okay with where they're at. And if they want to see something new for themselves, that they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so you also have your gym and you do that in lieu
Oh,
or in addition to working out, or can you say a little bit about that?
yeah. So Ramana is a mindset. The gym is a mindset. And um, I have it that the gym is the access that I can have more conversation with people.
Mm.
And having people come in and work out is a small portion of what I get to do here. So when they walk in here, the first conversation is how you doing in life. And what ends up happening is the first 10, 15 minutes, people are crying because they have to deal with themselves.
Mm.
And they get into emotions. And I just get deal with their emotions. As we work out, more conversation about what's going on in their life really takes place.
Yeah.
And in that, I get to know who they are. And in that conversation, also, I get to take a look and constantly experience myself differently. And I have them experience themselves in my presence. In other words, they get to experience themselves completely different in my presence.
Mm. And I can speak to that firsthand. I mean, I've been working out off and on with Ramana and being a part of the Ramana community for several years now. And like you said, Ramana is not a gym, simply a gym, like a 24-hour fitness. You park, you walk in, you work out, you go home.
Yeah,
Like there's you one, you guys are so involved with your community, different communities. You have events all the time, and where you have events with vendors from different areas of the community. You are involved with different facets. So there's the dancing, and I'll let you correct me
right.
in like the right language, but you guys provide music and dancing and fun and events and community events and fundraisers, and it's not simply a gym where you guys talk about your life.
Yeah, it's you're absolutely right. It is a community that will uh, constantly trying to grow, to have people be okay with who they are, and people come in to mingle. So Brahmana, like I said, it's a mindset. It's a mingling of the gym and a mingling of culture that allows us to have what we have. Without culture, we have nothing.
Say more about that. Why is culture so important?
Uh, Culture is everything.
What is culture to you?
Culture to me is it's values. Like family is a value. Uh, Conversation is a value. Digging deep into somebody's life is a value.
Yeah.
Uh, Being connected is a value, is part of culture. Sitting next to somebody while they're crying is part of my culture that I'm creating here in San Diego. Being okay with somebody where they're at in life is part of the culture that I'm creating here in San Diego. Just connecting and reconnecting with people is a culture that I'm creating.
I love that. Um, so this actually segues to you being in connection with people and out and really making a difference and interacting. You have a strong social media presence and you're
I
in charge
think I
of
do.
so
Yeah.
yeah, well,
Yes. Yes.
you have a social media presence. You have some cool videos that have been out there, and one was actually on ESPN. So can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the slap one. Oh
Yeah.
wow, the slap that was heard around the world. It has gotten 28 million views on TikTok. So it was during the summertime, and we were having a conversation here at the gym. We had just finished working out, and my friend Ryan just wanted to play around, and he was slapping around, and we're playing around. I would say that we had a few shots, and after a few shots, he started playing around, and we're like, okay, we're just gonna slap and have a great time. And I didn't realize I would slap him hard enough that he went backwards a few times, and that gotten some went viral. Uh, Within 2 hours, it had over 60,000 views, and it just wouldn't stop.
So funny.
Yeah.
And what did you see any changes after that, or was it like a one hit wonder, or what shifts did you see change, if any?
Uh, the shifts. Well, in terms of, say that one more time, in terms of in what was shifting.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people think if I get a viral video, it's going to alter my life, or if something becomes out there, my life will be forever shifted. So did you
Oh, I'm
see
sorry.
any, or
The only thing that shift for me is that we had a great laugh and about that video, and yes, it brought some attention to the gym, and we have remained the same. Just more people watching what we're doing, more people engaging in what we're doing. That's as far as we got, and that's all I ever wanted was just have people take a look at who we are as a community, who we are as in the world of playfulness.
yeah.
That we're constantly in the world of playfulness here at Brahman.
And then so connecting back to Table for Two, can you say a little bit about your social media? You're in charge of social media and like why that's important and why you're a part of Table for Two?
Yeah, first of all, Table Two Yvette, thank you so much for having me part of it. I really wanted to learn a little bit more about myself. Um, so what I took on was I haven't yet mastered master what it means to be a social media master.
Okay.
And so I took on Table for Two. I was requested to be part of that. So I took that on to teach myself to, and furthermore, and further what I was already doing, that get more knowledge on how to do it. So I would teach a few of the people that was in my team what they can do, and I would go out and learn a lot more. So that way I'm helping and I'm discovering something for myself.
Got it. So what I'm hearing you say is you were up for the challenge to discover like social media and what you can learn and how you can be better in the world and realm of social media. So you saw it as an opportunity to be a part of Table for Two and take on that challenge.
What a beautiful opportunity that I get to hang out with a friend of mine and learn something about that I haven't yet mastered, and then give back to my community. Part of that is Table Two is part of my community. I am now, right, fully engaged in what that is. I had to walk away from something I'm not comfortable with. I had no idea what all the games were, but yet I went and discovered and played games so that I can be familiar with what it is. The crazy part of that is that my son, Maki, is now part of team of Table for Two, and we also discovered that he loves to talk, and but he's an introvert. But when you turn on the video, he is very much outgoing and he starts to speak. So we've gotten him to take a look at what it would mean for him um, to sit there and rate the games,
Oh,
right? So
yeah.
it's been an amazing transformation for my son and I in terms of how we communicate, and giving him what it looks like to be on the court, or what it looks like to have something complete. In other words, when we give him 2 weeks to complete something, I constantly have to check in, and he has to make sure that all those things are done. So
Mm.
it's, he's 13 years old, and having working with my son has given me so insight and some connection. We have so much connected, so much more since we've taken our Table for Two.
I love that. And one thing about we've interviewed couple other team members with Table for Two,
Yeah.
and then I've interviewed a couple of people who've made games. And what I'm discovering is you can be a part of something. All of us have different backgrounds, even the people who make games, they have different career backgrounds and different cultural backgrounds. And like what I'm hearing you say is you don't have to be an expert in games. You don't have to be an expert, but you can be a part of a community and really connect and learn something and grow.
100%. There's so much more than you think that's there for all of us. If we take on there's taking on looking at what opportunity that is there for Team for the Two, and for yourself. So much opportunity. I had the opportunity to go and teach myself, and then I had the opportunity to develop myself in something that I wanted to, and also develop my son. I saw those two opportunities, and when those opportunities came up, I'm like, why wouldn't I train myself and help train and develop my son to become something that he wants to do? Like,
Yeah,
there's always opportunity.
I love it. Well, it's definitely been a pleasure working with you outside in life and recreationally, and hopefully you and I don't get into a slap match because I won't win.
I am sensitive. You do realize I'm very sensitive. So if you
Oh,
touch
okay.
me here, it's, yeah. It's all I got. It's all I got.
Well, I'll put in a good effort then. No, and then
Oh,
also as your co-partner in Table for Two, it's really been fun working with you and Yvette and everyone else here. I've learned so much. So thank you so much for your partnership and all that there is to come.
love you. Mwah.
Love you. And we will post your social media and all your links below and have them listed. So thank you so much, Sia, for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me. Love you.
Love you. Bye bye.